What is up, party people? My name is Daryl Wilson, and today in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make just amazing sales funnels from scratch, step by step. Now, old-fashioned sales funnels used to look like this. Boring, ugly, and probably won't convert and won't make you any money. And in this video today, I'm going to show you how to make them look like this. This just looks professional, encouraging, with a modern style sales funnel that will increase your conversion rate and make you a ton of money. You'll have access to various templates to help get you started. You can customize any part of the website to make it look however you want. You can upload your own images, change the colors, change the fonts. Your sales funnel will be fully customizable to fit your needs. Also, you can sell physical or downloadable products with your sales funnel. You can create free opt-in forms and also send free downloadable links or files to your visitors. So after watching this video today, you'll be able to create your own sales funnels from scratch with no experience using a super easy drag and drop builder. And you'll also be ahead of the game because we're gonna make your sales funnel just look amazing. Now, I'm not trying to self-brag here, but I really know how to design, so you know what? Let me just go ahead and show you the funnel that you're gonna make today in this video. So here's an email opt-in landing page. Now this is totally optional. So step one, your visitors can sign up and receive a free ebook or some sort of free downloadable file. Step two is a beautiful sales page. Notice how we have this green bar that prompts the user to proceed with the purchase. We have great format, positive reviews, and just a super clean and professional sales page that will convert so you can sell your products easily on autopilot. Step three is a modern checkout page. Your visitors can pay with their credit card or PayPal and you'll instantly receive the money right away. Don't forget, you can fully customize the checkout page to any style you want. You can upload your own logo, you can add your own images, you can completely design this form any which way you want using a simple drag and drop builder, and we'll talk more about that in the video. Step four is the upsell page. Now this page is optional but powerful. If your visitors are already in the purchasing mindsets, why not advertise additional products that complement each other? I'll show you how to create this same beautiful upsell page. Now your visitors can decline the offer or accept it. If they accepted the offer, it will be added to the original purchase, making you even more money. And step five, we have a thank you page where your user will see their purchase receipts. You can design this page any which way you want. I decided to add my social media group so users can engage with others and talk about the products or services. Don't forget, your customer will also receive an automatic email notifying them of their purchase and their purchase receipts. You will also get an email notifying you of a new sale. Congratulations. And in this video, we are using WordPress. WordPress powers more than 1/3 of the internet. It is by far the most popular and powerful platform for making websites and sales funnels. Now you've also probably heard of ClickFunnels, and I've used it, and I'm gonna explain why you should not be using ClickFunnels for your sales funnels. The designs for ClickFunnels are really cheap and ugly. You're also limited on what you can do to the website. You don't have access to plugins, you don't have access to themes, and the builder is very limited. ClickFunnels is expensive. You'll be forced to pay $97 to almost $2,500 every single month, which can be quite expensive in the long term. But in this video, you'll just pay a one-time fee for web hosting, and we're also using a free plugin to create your sales funnels. So pretty simple, right? So go get a beer, go get your coffee, whatever it is you do, pull up a chair, and let's get started today with this tutorial. So we are gonna build your sales funnel in 4 steps. Step 1, we get a domain and hosting. Now this is required for virtually everything online, but not to worry, I worked out a deal with the web hosting company and you'll receive a discount, and the link is in the description of this video. Step 2, we'll install a WordPress theme and import a starter sales funnel to help get you started with your sales funnel. Step 3, we'll build and customize the sales funnel, and I'll show you how to create funnels that will make you a ton of money. And step 4, you are going to start making money. So there is a link in the description of this video. It'll take you to a page that looks just like this right here. Here is SiteGround.com. Now, you've seen my other videos. I've been recommending SiteGround.com for almost 4 years now, and that's because SiteGround.com came up as the #1 as the fastest with the best uptime when you're hosting your website. So I tested 15 other companies and SiteGround came up with a load time of around 1.8 seconds. So you can be certain that your website will be very fast compared to other web hosting providers. So we have 3 plans right here. We have the startup, we have the grow big, and the go geek. For most of you, you probably want to go with the grow big plan because with the grow big plan, you can host unlimited websites and you get a little bit more space rather than just a single website. So you can see the difference right here. And personally, I don't think you need the Go Geek just yet. That's for people like myself who have a lot more websites and stuff. So right here under the Grow Big plan, click on Get Plan. All right, and right here, you're gonna give your website a new name. So go ahead and talk it over with your friends or your buddies and give it some thoughts, because this is going to be your new web address. So for this tutorial, I'll just do something like website tutorial Daryl.com. And then right here, I'll click on Proceed. All right, cool. And this right here is the checkout page. So right here, you'll put in your account information. And then here, you'll put in the client information, like your first name and your last name. And then here we have the payment information, so you can pay with credit card. And then also here, you'll put in your social security number. I'm just kidding. No social, just kidding. Right here is the purchase information. So right here we have a period, and I recommend doing 12 months because 12 months will actually give you enough time to decide if this is for you or not. And you also get the largest discounts with 12 months. And remember, there's a 30-day money back guarantee for any reason whatsoever. And then here we have extra services. Now, I require you guys to check on this domain privacy. The reason why is because if you don't have domain privacy checked, you're going to get all these unsolicited emails and spam trying to sell you Viagra sex pills and SEO packages and all this really weird stuff that you don't want. So if you have this checked, this will protect your personal information. So make sure you have that checked right there. And then scrolling down here, we have the terms of service and privacy policy. So make sure you have that checked. So once you're all set, click on Pay Now, and I'll meet you on the very next page. All right, cool. So after you've purchased hosting, it'll take you to this page right here. And then right here, click on Proceed to Customer Area. All right, awesome. So to set up your website right here, just click on Set Up Site. Now right here, we have two options. We have Start a New Website and Migrate Website. Right here, just click on Start a New Website. And right here, we have four options, but we want to select WordPress. So click on WordPress. Here, you'll create some login credentials. So make sure you write this down because you're going to need this information every time you log in and make changes to your WordPress website. So I'm going to go ahead and put in an email address and a password. All right, so I'm all set. And right here, once you're done, you'll click on Continue. So right now it's asking us if we want to add this to our plan. Personally, I don't need this right now, and I don't think you do either. So I'm going to skip this and just click on Finish. And that's it. And right now, SiteGround is setting up your new website. Make sure also to check your email because you're going to get an email from SiteGround saying verification required. Open up this email right here and you're going to verify the domain that you purchased. So right here, you'll have this link. So click on this link and it'll take you to this page right here. And you need to verify your domain, basically saying that you're a real person and not some robot, or else they're going to suspend your domain. So all you need to do right here is just click on Verify Information and you're done. Your domain is verified. All right, cool. So the website has been successfully installed and we are all set. So right here, click on Manage Site. So this right here is the SiteGround dashboard. So on the left side right here, you'll see WordPress. Click on WordPress and then click on Install and Manage. So this right here is going to show the installations of WordPress that you have for your website. And right here on the bottom, we can see our website. And then right here, you can see that WordPress has been installed. Right here under Actions, on the bottom right, it's going to say Log into Admin Panel. Click on Log into Admin Panel. All right, cool. And it'll take you to this page right here, but I don't really want to go through the setup wizard. So on the bottom right here where it says Exit, click on Exit. And congratulations, your website is now live on the internet. Now, if you want to see your website right now, on the top left right here, you'll see My WordPress. Just click on Visit Site. And this right here is your new website. It's a little plain, it's a little boring, and it's really ugly. So we need to make a lot of changes to it. So before we go into the design process and start building our website, we need to change some general settings. So right here under My WordPress, let's go back to the dashboard. So the first thing we'll do is disable this plugin right here. We don't need this WordPress starter. So right here under plugins, click on Installed Plugins. You're going to get very familiar with plugins as this tutorial goes on. But right here, we have WordPress Starter. Go ahead and deactivate the WordPress Starter. All right, cool. Next, let's go right here to Users and go to Your Profile. So in the future, if you want to change something like the color or your email or your password, this is where you're going to do it. So right here, I'm going to select Midnight. I like Midnight. I feel like Midnight's, I don't know. I like it. You can go through these other ones and see which one you like. Scrolling down here. So if you ever want to change your email, this is where you're going to change your email. And that's pretty important because that's what you're going to use to log into your website. And then right here, we have the generate password. So if you ever need to make a new password, this is where you're going to do it. You can just click on generate new password and then just go to update profile and you're all set. Okay, cool. Another thing I wanted to let you know is that if you speak a different language, right here under settings in general, you can actually have the backend change the text right here to your specific language. So many of my viewers ask me about a plugin for that. And I said, guys, right here it's in the site language. So right here, you can select any language and they have pretty much any, I think they have every language out there. They have a lot of languages. So you can select your language. And then once you're done, you'll click on save changes and it'll apply throughout the entire backend. Now there's two more things that we need to change. Right here under permalinks, we need to change our permalinks and I'll explain what this is. So right here we have our permalink settings and you want to have it under post name. The reason why is because when someone comes to your website, like for example, your website.com-about us, right? Not a bunch of numbers and a really ugly permalink. So post name is the best for SEO and it makes your site look a lot more cleaner. So once you click on post name, right here, click on save changes. Next, we need to fix this SSL right here. So you notice right here on the top of your website how this says connection not secure. And if you go to other websites like Google, you're going to see that this is a secure connection. So we need to change our connection to a secure connection. So we just need to install a free plugin. Right here under plugins, click on add new. What plugins are, guys, they're essentially applications for your website. So there's an application / plugin for pretty much everything out there, just like your iPhone. So right here under search plugins, you'll type in really simple SSL. I'm not kidding. That is the name of the plugin, really simple SSL. And this right here is a plugin that you need. It has 4 million active installs. Right here, just click on install now. And then you'll click on activate. All right, so right here, it'll tell you that you're almost ready to migrate to the SSL. Now, before you do this, make sure that you have your password and email written down, the one I told you to write down, because it's gonna kick you out of WordPress and you're going to have to re-log in. So right here, click on go ahead and activate the SSL. All right, cool. So on the top right here, you'll notice that the connection is secured. Now in the future, I'm gonna show you now how to log into your website whenever you want to make changes to your WordPress website. So right here, you'll see your domain name. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and delete all this. And right here, you'll type in wp-admin, just like that. And then you'll click on enter. So this is the address that you need to type in every single time that you want to make changes and log into your website. So right here, I'm going to enter in my username and my password. Okay. And here I'll click on remember me and I will log in. All right, cool. So all the general settings are done and your SSL has been activated. So now your site is secure. Now, as you guys use plugins and themes, you're going to get notices from the developers. You can just close those messages. They're just little things saying, hey, go give me a 5-star rating, etc. So if you want to do that, you can do that, but you can always close those notices at any time. So now that we got all the technical stuff out of the way, in this next section, we're going to import a starter website. And I'm just going to touch up base a little bit about how the page builder works, how to manage pages. And then once that's all done, we will go on to the section after that, which we will go ahead and create sales funnels. Okay, so in this next step, I'm going to show you all how to import the theme and make the site look like a real website. Because right now, the site just looks plain, it looks boring. So let's go ahead and fix that. On the left side, under Appearance, you'll click on Themes. Under the Themes, you'll click on Add New. Now, a theme essentially is sort of the structure, but today's with WordPress, all the page builders do all of the work. So although you see like these different styles, every theme has different options in the theme customizer. So for example, maybe one has like a different menu and this one has like a different style menu, something like that. Now the theme that we're going to use for this video is called Astra, so A-S-T-R-A. It's actually the #1 most popular WordPress theme for WordPress. In fact, if you go to popular, you will see that Astra is right here. It has around 900,000, almost 1 million active installs. And as you can see, the reviews are really good. So you'll click on install and then you'll click on activate. All right. Once you've done that, you'll get this little pop-up right here that says, thank you for installing Astra. Go ahead and click on get started. Now, in case you don't see that, you can click on Astra options right here, and on the right side, it'll say Install Importer Plugin. So this button and this button are essentially the same thing. So I'll click on Get Started. It's installing the plugin, which gives us access to various templates and other various plugins, and also the plugin that we need to create sales flows. So select the page builder. Now, each of these page builders works in a different way, but for this specific video, we are going to use Elementor. So click on Elementor. All right, and as you can see, there is a bunch of different templates to choose from. And you can kind of just go ahead and take a look. So these are free and also paid themes. Now, there is a lot of free themes, and there's also a lot of paid themes. So if you click on this little button, you'll see all free and agency. If you click on agency, these are the templates that you have to pay for. Now, keep in mind, if you pay once, you get all of these templates included with the purchase. Now, I do have a 10% discount if you decide to purchase the Pro version of Astra in the description below. Now, that's exclusive to me, so you won't find that discount anywhere else, but I will talk more about that a little bit later. You don't need the Pro version just yet, to be honest. I don't want you spending any money. So just click on the free version, and these are all available in the free version. So you have all of these different, these different templates, and you can use all of these for free. Now, for example, if I just click on one like custom printing, you get the home, the about, and it also imports some demo products for us as well. So click on back, and I'm going to select the organic store. This is the one I'm going to use for this video. So I want you to follow along. These other templates, you can select all these later. In fact, I'm going to show you how to reset your website and start from scratch. But for now, let's just go with the organic store just to get you comfortable with everything. So I will click on organic store. Here is the home page, the about us page, and the contact us page. Now, since we are using funnels, it's up to you if you want to have the menu or not. Personally, a lot of funnels don't have the menu, but you can always add it if you want to go that route. On the bottom right, you'll see Import Complete Sites. Click on Import Complete Site. And now it's just saying, do you want to import everything? Just say yes, import. There we go. So now it's importing the entire website for us. It's going to import the menu, the images, the fonts, the color, everything. So just give it like a few seconds. All right, so the website has successfully been imported. So click on View Site. And congratulations, this is your new website. So you can kind of scroll around here and just take a look, just see how it all, make sure everything looks good and everything looks great. Now we have the all product page, the about, and the contact. So if they want to contact you, you can leave that contact page right there. If you want to leave the about us page, you can have that. Also, it has imported some demo products. So these are just products. They don't really, there's no meaning for it. They're just demo products. So I'll talk more about this a little bit later on how you can add products and all that stuff. So let's click on home really quick. Now, let's say you want to edit a page. All you need to do on the top right here, it says Edit with Elementor. You can click on Edit with Elementor. Now, for those of you who already know how to use Elementor, there are timestamps in the description below of this video where you can skip ahead. However, for people just getting started out, I just want to give you a crash course of this page builder. So, for example, we have this section, and then we have these little widgets inside. So it's pretty simple. Let's say you want to add something. So let's say you want to add something between this box and this box. I'll click on the plus. I'll click on the little plus icon. So pick your structure. So let's say I just want to have a 3-column row. So now we have 3 columns. I'll click on these dots right here, and next we have these widgets. I guess you want to call them widgets or icons or whatever you want to call them. So it's pretty simple. So for example, if I want a heading text, I'll just drag and drop it. And then I can say, this is my text. And I'll click on the dots again, and let's just keep going. I'll add it in the text editor, and then again, I will go ahead and add in a button like that. And we can always adjust the button. We can change the position. We can change the size of it. We can say, this is the button. And then, for example, if you want to give it a specific link, you can just go ahead and copy and paste a link right here. So this can go to your product page. This can go to your contact page. This can virtually go everywhere. Now let's just say, okay, cool. So I added this in. Maybe I don't want this. I don't want this button no more. I can just right click and click on delete. If I want to edit this text, just click on the text and we can edit, right here. So we can edit this right here. Also on this other section, let's say you want to keep certain sections, you just want to edit them. So we have these 6 dots and I will click on the 6 dots. And on the style section, the style is essentially going to change the style. So the color, the fonts, the background color, the overlay, all that stuff. On the color, I can click on this little color and we can just change the color to anything that we want. So that's pretty self-explanatory, right? Pretty easy. So let's just say, all right, we have this. I'll leave it as this color. And then what I can do is saying, maybe I want to move this. So I'll take this box and I'll move it there. And then I want to change the title. So this is organic. And you can keep going down here. So we can just say, all right, I want to add a new section. Now they also have pre-made templates. So they do have blocks and they also have pre-made templates. So for example, their blocks, I'm not a big fan of their blocks, to be honest. A lot of these blocks, they're not colored. So you have to kind of like, you have to go through them and you have to color them and everything. And only the Pro version has the colored one. So, but you don't need the Pro version right now. We can talk about that a little bit later. Also under pages, you do have some free templates. So these ones right here are free. The ones that say Pro, there is a Pro version for it. Now I do have a tutorial for Elementor Pro in the description below. I also have a link to purchase Pro, but again, I don't think you need to do that just yet. I would wait on purchasing the Pro version. Let's just get comfortable with the page builder. So, this one's free and there are a lot of few other ones. These right here are all, this one's free. So you can just kind of go through and maybe check them out. But I think the Astra starter templates are enough. Let's just keep going here. So let's just say you want to, edit this section. Again, click on the box, or we can click on this. You can just change the title to whatever you want. So this is a lemon. Now, whenever you want to make changes, you would just simply click on the updates, and that would basically change everything for you. And again, we can go ahead and move this around and vice versa. So the page builder is pretty simple. In fact, I do have a full tutorial on Elementor, and I'll leave that in the description below. But just by looking at this, I think you guys can understand a little bit on how to use it. So let's go ahead and talk about if you want to go ahead and add pages and create a menu. Now, for sales funnels, typically you don't want to have it, but I'm just going to show you really quickly on how to create new pages. So I'm going to exit to the dashboard, and I will click on the W icon. This will take us back to this section here, and I'll click on Visit Sites. So on the top right here, we have plus new. I'm gonna go to page, okay? Now I'm gonna make a new page. So this is gonna be demo page. And on the right side, we have Astra settings. So this is basically saying, do you want a sidebar? Do you want it to be full width stretched or full width contained, or you want it to be boxed? Like a boxed layout is like those small square websites, but I think most people today use a full width stretched. And I want to disable the title, meaning I don't want this demo page to show up on the website. I don't want it to be displayed because I just don't want it to be displayed. So I will click on Publish, and I will click on Edit with Elementor. So essentially what we're doing now is we can just go ahead and build a page. So now we're creating the demo page. So for example, I'll click on one of the Astra blocks and just say, I want to go ahead and import an Astra block. So I will go ahead and say, this block looks cool. I'll import it. All right, so I imported that specific block. Now, as you can see, it imports the image, it changes some of the colors, and it comes with some font. So if you want to go that route, you can do that, or you can go ahead and design it yourself. So add a new section, 2 columns, and over here, I will put in a, let's see here, we got a, we'll just put in the header text again. I like the header text. I think it looks good. It's header, this, and then we'll put in a button. And then on the right side, I will go ahead and put in an icon. And then I'll put in some text below the icon. I think that looks good. And then we can also center it. So under style, the alignment, we'll put that to center. Something like that. Also for the button, if you want to center it, you would just click on it and then click on center. Now, one thing to know is that we don't have a lot of space right here. So whenever you want to add space in a specific section, under these dots, we'll click on these dots, and under the advanced section, we can see padding. Now, essentially what padding is, it's just space. So click on this little link value together, and under the padding, you can just go ahead and start creating some space. See how it's pushing space? And that kind of gives it like a, it separates it so it's not so clustered and stuff like that. So padding is very important. It comes with a lot of websites. I think everyone out there uses padding. So we can also add it on the bottom to give it some extra space. And if we were to add a background color, the background color will affect the entire background. So for example, I'll click on these dots and go to style, and we'll do just a classic color. And there you go. So now we have this classic color. Of course, these colors are very, very tacky, and it looks really, really ugly. But, this is just for tutorial purposes, obviously. So that's basically how you can create a new section. And I clicked on Update, and I saved it. Now let's say whenever you make a new page, how do you add it to the menu? So we need to add it to the menu next. So under this little hamburger box, I will click on that and go to Exit to the Dashboard. Here I will click on View Pages. Kind of annoying, this is a new update actually, and it used to just take us to the back end right away, but they change things all the time with WordPress. On the left side, we have Appearance and we have Menus. Click on Menus. So this is our current menu. Now under the Pages, we have View All. So we have the demo page that we created, and I can click on Add to the Menu. Now I will just go ahead and drag and drop, put that next to the home page, save menu, and let's go ahead and take a look at the website. So now we have the demo page, and the demo page is now right there, and I will click on the demo page, and voila, it's the page that we created. So that's a simple way on how to just add pages to the website. So as you can see, it's very simple to do. Now again, I have a full another video on this page builder that goes through every single option in depth. I don't want to cover it, guys, because it's like a 2-hour video, and I want to cover sales funnel. So I'm just giving you all a crash course of this page builder, but just by using it for maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you guys can get it, right? I mean, it's pretty simple stuff. It's not that hard. Let's go ahead next and talk about the menu here. So click on the Customize button up here, and now we're going to talk about the Theme Customizer. So essentially, guys, with WordPress, every single theme has a theme customizer, and that controls the header, and it also controls the footer down here, and it also controls different buttons or different features like the little bag up here, and it can also change the width of the website as well. But just by going through these options, you can kind of get like an idea. So for example, let's click on header and go to primary header. So we have a different layout. We can have this layout, or we can have this layout. And under the content width, we can make it full width. You can change the bottom border size, and you can also give the bottom border a color if you want to do that. If you want to give it a specific color, you can add in that. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Here we have a primary menu. So for example, we have this little bag. You can actually change the order of the bag if you want to have the bag in the front, or if you want to have it behind the menu, you can go ahead and change that. So last item in the menu, I will just say we'll put a button there, and we can add a button there instead, and then we can give it a link. Maybe you want to link them to a specific part of the website. So just remember, the theme customizer, this section here, it controls the header and also the footer of the website. So that's essentially what the theme does. So there's the page builder, which makes the page, and then the theme customizer, which makes the bottom and then the top of the website. All right, pretty simple stuff, right? You guys with me? Yeah, you guys are good. I know you guys got this. So for the primary menu, let's change it back. That was really ugly. Yeah, let's change it back there. That's really, really ugly. So yeah, so once you make changes to the websites, you can click on Publish, and anything that you did on the theme customizer settings will be saved. Also for Elementor, there is a pro version. Now in the pro version, I have a full tutorial in the description below. So if you want to go ahead and move forward and practice a lot more with Elementor and the pro version, I will leave that tutorial in the description below. So let's just go back. So that's a quick little overview of the theme customizer. Now you can go ahead and mess around with these settings. So If you want to create a blog, you can go ahead and create a blog, and you can change the post style. You can do all that sorts of stuff. But for this video, we are focusing on a sales funnel. So the theme customizer does not play a real big role when you're dealing with a sales funnel. So let's go ahead and close this. So I made some changes on the website, and as you're building your website, you might come across that you're making a lot of mistakes and it looks ugly like this. And you're thinking, oh man, I messed this up. I don't know what I did. I'm going to show you how to reset everything. So over here on your dashboard, so let's go ahead and go to plugins and go to add new. So this is for complete beginners, obviously. So let's say you're making a lot of changes and something goes wrong and you just don't like the way it looks and you want to restart from scratch. It's simple. On the search plugins, just type in reset. This plugin right here is the one I use. It's called WP Resets. And I already have it activated, obviously. So you'll click on install and then you'll click on activate. Once it's activated, you can't see it, but under tools, you'll get this new little thing that pops up right here called WP Resets. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to delete my entire website. So on the bottom, I'll say, you know what, I messed up, guys. I really messed up. Things got weird on my website. Let's just reset the website, Here I'll type in resets and click on reset site. Now, one thing to know, guys, is once this is done, your site is gone. Just keep that in mind. So it's gone. So just, yeah, it's gone. So bye-bye. There we go. Reset. So the website is now being completely deleted. So we are starting all over from scratch. And I find that most beginners tend to use that because they mess things up for their first time. I totally get it. I totally understand. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. And under the appearance section, we'll click on themes. Now, Astra is still installed on our server. So just simply click on activate under themes. Again, it'll say thank you for installing Astra. So we can do the same thing we just did. So we can import the starter template all over again. So even though the website was deleted, we can just go ahead and bring it back really easily. So I will click on get started. All right, have you guys seen this before? I hope you have. We just did it. So I will click on the Elementor page builder. And here we go again. So we have all of the templates available. So I will select free. And the organic store is the one that I am going to select. And I will just go ahead and import it again, and then we'll just start all over again. So that's how you can kind of reset your work. And don't get worried if you're messing around with your site for the first time and stuff breaks. I totally get it. I was a beginner at 1.2. I just want to, give you guys the heads up there. So let's click on import complete sites, and I will click on import. All right, so the website has successfully been imported again. So click on view sites, and there you go. So we are right back to square one. All right, pretty simple stuff. So now that you know the basics of building the website, like changing stuff, let's go ahead and go on to the next section of installing a plugin that will give us the ability to have sales funnels. Let's go. All right, next let's go ahead and talk about, we talked about how to basically import templates. We talked about everything else. Now let's talk about how we can make sales funnels with this website. So first off, let's go click on dashboard. And you see this CartFlows. So this is CartFlows. Now, you might have this setup wizard right here. If you have this available, just click on Start Wizard. So this is essentially the wizard for CartFlows. So this is what's going to basically create the funnel for people to purchase on our websites. So let's go ahead and say, all right, let's go. All right, select the builder. We are using the Elementor page builder. Now, I will also be having another video for Divi. Divi is also a very popular page builder, and it's one of my favorites. So for those of you who want to see a tutorial on funnels with Divi, I will be putting that in the description below this video. It's an amazing page builder. It is a paid builder. It's a premium builder. But in this video, we're just going to be using a free builder. So I'll click on next. And it's saying, would you like to install WooCommerce? Blah, 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 blah. I will say yes. So what it's doing right now is that it's essentially installing the plugins that we need to basically turn our website into an e-commerce sales funnel. Training course, no thanks, no thanks. You can opt in if you want, but I'm really not going to. Here it's saying create a flow, but I'm going to click on edit the setup wizard. I want to kind of show you all how to do this from scratch. I don't want you to rely on messages, because if those messages don't show up, then you're not gonna know what to do, right? On the left side, you'll see CartFlows. And here we see flows. All right. Now, I already have one, the organic store checkout, and that is created by default. So let me just go ahead and give you an example. Now, really quick, if you can't find CartFlows, what you can do is go to plugins and click on add new. This is in case you maybe didn't use Astra, you don't know where it is. On the search plugins, you'll simply type in CartFlows and then press an enter. And here is the plugin right here. So it's Funnel Builder by CartFlows, and then you would click on install and then activate in order to get CartFlows on your WordPress website. So let me visually explain how a sales funnel works. So first, it'll take them to the sales page, and this is where you would offer your main product. After that, it'll take them to the checkout page where they'll submit their credit card information. After that, it'll take them to the upsell page, which you can recommend additional products. If they say no, it'll take them to the downsell page where you can offer one more product. And lastly, it'll take them to the thank you page. So next, let's go back to CartFlows, and here we have add step. So I'll click on add a step. So essentially, this is how the sales funnel works. It goes from landing page to checkout. We have an upsell. Now, in case you don't know what an upsell is going to recommend another product after they've purchased. So let's say, for example, they bought an iPhone. Maybe you want to sell them headphones for the iPhone, right? Something to complement the main product. Now, in case you want to get more aggressive, there is also a downsell. A downsell is a product that you recommend after the upsell. So let's say, for example, they've purchased this. They said, okay, look, I'll buy your protein shake. They go to the upsell and they say, no, thank you. I don't want the upsell. I don't want this. You can offer them one last product just in case you really want to sell them. And if they say no or they say yes, regardless, it'll take them to the thank you page. Now, these are totally optional. You don't have to have the upsell. You don't have to have the downsell. It's not really, you don't need to have it. So it's totally optional. And there's also an opt-in form. So if you want people to basically opt into something like download the free ebook or get like the, you want information about our Photoshop course, or do you want information on our new product, you can go ahead and add that into your website. So that's just something to consider. So I'm going to show you now how to basically make the sales funnel from every point of view. So we're going to start with the opt-in, the landing page, and then we're going to go with the checkout and then the thank you page. So first we can go ahead and put in the opt-in page. So let's go ahead and add in the opt-in page first. So on the opt-in page, I will click on import. Okay, so we have the opt-in page. So I'll go ahead and take the opt-in page and say, this is the first page I want people to go to, the opt-in page. So let's click on view. This is the opt-in page. Let's go ahead now and edit it. But before we edit this, we need to have some sort of product, right? You need to have something to offer these people. So let's make a digital product. On the back end right here, let's go to dashboard. So under products, you'll click on add a product. So when someone opts into your email list, what do you want to give them? Do you want to give them an ebook? Do you want to give them a PDF file? Do you want to give them an image? Let me show you how to do that. So let's say this is the opt-in product. Opt-in product. Under the this is the long tail description, so you don't really need to have this. We can put the main description right here. This is like the main description of the product. This is something where you would put like 30-day money back guarantee. You would put the you'd put the technicals of whatever you want to talk about in here. Under product data, you'll see simple products, and we can have virtual and downloadable. So what is the price for this? Under the regular price, I'll just put 0 because this is a free ebook. And under the downloadable files, I'll click on add a file. This is the file name, so I'll put ebook. And I'll choose a file. Now, whatever you want to offer, whatever you want to give away, you can go ahead and upload it here. It'll also be displayed in your media library. So for example, let's say this is a PDF file. You click on the PDF and click on insert file. So now when people opt in, they will receive this file that will go directly into their email inbox. Now, let's say, for example, you want to just go ahead and upload your own PDF or your own ebook. You'll click on choose file, upload files, select files, and then go ahead and find the file on your computer. So I'll just use an image of myself. I'll just pretend that this is an ebook, and there we go. So this is the ebook here. It's a picture of me. All right, so it's uploading to the server. All right, and I will insert the file URL. Now there's some options, download limits, so they can download this unlimited. And do you want this link to expire? Yeah, you know, I do want this to expire. So this will expire in 1 day. So that's just my choice. That's my preference. So this ebook will make you rich. Make you rich. Now, what is the picture of the ebook? Do you have an image of the ebook? If you do, on the right side, you'll select a set product image. So I'll go ahead and put this guy right here. This is representing the book, you know, or whatever. So when people see this image, this is the ebook, you know, maybe something to help them cook or something, who knows, you know. So all right, and once that's done, I will click on publish. All right, awesome. So let's go back to our flows. So under CartFlows, we'll click on flows. We'll click on the organic store checkouts, click on edits. So we need to add the product to this page. So what are we offering on the opt-in? If you scroll down to the bottom right here, you're gonna see some few options. So select a free product. Now we just made the opt-in product, right? So that is the free product, is the opt-in product. There's other things here like the design and the form fields. We don't need to mess with this now. We'll do this in a little bit when we talk more about the actual the selling page. So now that I've done that, let's click on updates and view the step. So this is your new landing page. So let's say, for example, somebody wants to sign up for your ebook, and then we're gonna redirect them to the sales page after this. So this is like the warm up. This is like how we get them all ready, you know. So this is all adjustable. So we can go ahead and click on edit with Elementor, and we can fully design and customize this page in every aspect. So let's say, for example, I just want to have a black background. We can add a black background, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So you can add whatever you want to add. You can put what's in the ebook. You can go ahead and put, you know, get rich. You know how those guys are on YouTube, those fake gurus, you know, get rich quick, soon, instantly. I spelled that wrong, huh? There we go, instantly. And when they put in their information and they click on, yes, I want my free copy, we're going to then redirect them to the next page. So now that we've edited this page, you can go ahead and on your own time, you can kind of customize this how you want. You can design it. There's also other opt-in forms. We'll talk more about that a little bit later when we talk about the pro version. Right now, we're just using the free version. So here it says, yes, I want my free copy, and all this other stuff here. Now, this is created with Cartflows. So if you want to adjust this, we need to adjust it in the settings option. We wouldn't change this right here. So, but your landing page is pretty much done. So let's go ahead and just view the page now. So I will click on view the page, and let's just pretend that someone comes to your website for the very first time, and they want to go ahead and sign up for the free ebook. So let's do this. You know, Daryl Wilson, daddy@aol.com. Yes, I want my free copy. All right. So right now they are opting in. They will get a letter, or they will get your product in the email, and then they'll be redirected to the next page. Now, we don't have a sales landing page yet. So let's go ahead now and first create a landing page for your product. So I want to use the template that I had before on my website. So under the dashboard, under visit sites, I want to use this specific page as my landing page for my product. The issue is that this is kind of separate from Cartflows. So I'm going to show you how to save the images from your templates and add them to Cartflows. So all you need to do is click on Edit with Elementor. This is really, really simple. And you can do this for virtually every single template. So we have this template, but I want to save this template. I want to add this to my flow. So on the bottom left right here, you'll see this arrow. Under Save Options, I want to save as templates. And this is going to be my product page. And I will click on Save. All right, awesome. So I just made the product page. Let's go ahead and close that. Now let's go back to the Cartflows. So under the hamburger menu, exit to dashboard, click on the W again, go to Cartflows and click on Flows. So organic store checkouts. All right, so under add a new step, I will go ahead and go to the landing page, And you can select these landing pages. So you can select this one, this one, this one, this one. These are all free. The landing page I want to select is my own. So you might want to create your own. Now, if you want to go ahead and just import one, I'll just show you really quickly. You can just click on import, and then you can make any changes you want to these landing pages. So for example, this product right here, you can go ahead and just add in your product, change the colors, and then there you go. You have a new landing page. So under the landing to, I will go ahead and put that below the opt-in. So the opt-in will go to the landing page. The landing page will take them to the checkout page. The checkout page will then take them to the thank you page. So under the landing to, I'll click on view. And let's say you want to edit this page. Just click on edit with Elementor. All right, and I think by now you're kind of understanding what to do. So for example, I don't want this background or this product. I'll delete this, take an image, drop it there, and I will choose the image. And this is where you can go ahead and select your product image. And then I'll change this background here to make it kind of blend in. So I don't want to have this, background here. So I'll go ahead and get rid of it. And then under background overlay, I'll make sure that this is clear. So then maybe you want to just go ahead and change something, like change this to black. You can go ahead and customize this any which way you want. So, just make it more legible. I think this actually looks pretty cool, like this style right here. And then, you can kind of mess around with it. So I'm not going to go too far into this page. I don't want to use it. I'm just kind of explaining how you can customize the templates to your liking. So I'm going to get out of all this. I'm going to close all this stuff. I don't really like it. Delete all this stuff, and I want to upload my own template. So I deleted everything. Under this little add template section, we have my templates, and here we have the product page. So I will insert the product page and click on yes. All right, so I imported my page, and there it is. So this is now going to be my landing page, or my second landing page for my sales funnel. So let's go ahead and edit this really quick. Now, first things first, this is the website that I made originally. So we're going to make it as close to this as possible. I'm going to show you how to really create this conversion page here. So first thing is these images are, you can use these images if you want. Personally, I rather just use the single image because it's a sales funnel. I think we should only offer one product on the sales funnel. So I will go ahead and select one of the demo images here. All right. And we have best quality products. So you would want to create something that creates scarcity and makes them feel like this is their last chance to purchase your product. So over here under best quality products, I'll put 1 day sale only. Now I like to use the Poppins font. You can go ahead and use any font that you want. I find that Poppins font is just very comfortable. People just see Poppins and they feel very comfortable. Also Open Sans, you can use Open Sans. It depends on your website. So I like to use Poppins, and I like to use Poppins with bold. So under the weights, I will select bold. So now you'll see that it's a little bit more bolder, and I will make it a little bit bigger here. I really want them to see that. I want it to stand out. So we have a 1 day sale only. Next, let's add in some star reviews. So star reviews are generally social proof, and with every product, you need social proof. If people think that this is some scam website and no one buys it, no one's gonna buy it. Would you engage with a Facebook post with 2,000 likes and 1,000 comments, or would you engage with a Facebook post with 0 likes and 0 comments, right? The one with engagement. So let's go ahead and grab a widget, and I'm going to add in the the star rating. The star rating, I'll put it right below Brazilian nuts. There we go. And under the rating, we will do, well, first off, I'll change this title to, so usually you can add a title here. So I just want to go ahead and put some ratings in there. I'll just put in something like 4,500, 4,568 ratings. And then, 5-star, we'll make it realistic, 4.5, So we have 4,567 reviews. And we can always align this to wherever you want. And we can always, again, change the font. I think this generic font's really ugly, the default one, so I want to keep it with Poppins. So whenever you add something, just make sure that you add the Poppins font. So right now you can kind of see it slowly coming along. So this is the actual page. So next let's add in a text widget, and a button widget. So right here, I'll go ahead, and this is being a little glitchy here, so I'm going to delete that. So under the heading, I will put that below the reviews. How much does your product cost? That's a very big business decision, so that's clearly up to you, but I'm going to put $99.99. Put in a little $sign. There we go. You know, it's up to you if you want to add a different font for the price. Let's go ahead and see how it looks here, you know. So you might want to A/B split test stuff, guys. So let's see, a lot of the pop-ins. I think the pop-ins looks good, actually. You know, we'll have the pop-ins here, and I want this a little bigger. I want them to just understand it right away, you know. So we can see here how the first thing that you notice is Brazilian nuts and the price, and then we just have the reviews to back it up. You need to support the price, you know. So why is it $99? It's like, well, it's because of the reviews, and also we need to give them some sort of confidence. So I'm going to grab a text editor, put that below the $sign, and we need to add something encouraging and engaging for your product. So I will go ahead and put in some demo content. So stop aging with these organic Brazilian nuts. We all know that women out there are very concerned about their look. Maybe there's some sort of scientific proof that these peanuts are linked to something where they produce collagen, and, you know, produces collagen for anti-aging. You know, something. Aging. There we go. Aging. You know, I don't like the way that looks. I'll just say produces collagen. Yeah, so the two line is actually pretty good. I like the way that looks. All right, so that's done. And next we have this button. So the button, we need to make this look a little different. So I want to put something like get offer, you know, so get offer. Under the style, we can change the typography as well, just like we did the other one. So I'll add the Poppins font, and we can change the size of this as well, like that. You know, I like the big green button. You know, I think the colors that you want to go for, guys, is something like green, red, or orange. Write that down. Green, red, or orange buttons. Orange shows some sort of like comfort. You know, red is urgency. For example, McDonald's. McDonald's color is red, so it creates a sense of urgency that you need to buy the food now. You know, red is an urgent color, but it's also assertive, like Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is also red, and it complements really well with yellow. But for this website, I am using green. Since my color scheme is all green, I want to keep it as green. So get offer, and this get offer, this is going to take them to the next page, but I'll link that in just a little bit. So as of right now, let's go ahead and take a look. So I'm going to click on this little hide panel, and this is something like your landing page. So just by looking at it, it does look good. You know, it looks engaging, it looks confident. The only thing that I need to do here is get rid of this background image. Next, we'll go to Google and go to remove background from image. I believe the one I used was remove.bg. I think that one worked really good. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that image and get rid of the background. And now I can upload it to my new website. So let's go back to the edit flow, or I'm sorry, to the page here, and I will choose the image. I will upload the file, select the files, and I'll go ahead and select that file. So now that we have a transparent background, we can go ahead and add another background to this background. So let's do that. Do these little dots right here, we'll click on that. Under the background overlay, let's first go ahead and delete this. I don't want this now. So let's go ahead and take that out. That takes out that little leaf right there. And under the background, under image, I will click on select image, and I'll go ahead and use one of these. Now this is actually, it's demo images. I'll leave that in the link below, or description below, in a zip file. Now there's one thing that we're missing. We're missing that little urgency bar. So I'm going to show you there's a free plugin that we can use that will add an urgency bar, or sort of like a progress bar. So let's go ahead and update our progress. So the urgency bar, or the, I guess you want to say, I like to say urgency bar, but it's basically just a bar, and this is it right here. So what it essentially does is that it kind of creates this need of engagement, that we need to go ahead and buy this. We're already on the way. You're already going. Just buy it, you know. So let's add that to our website, And I got that idea from Netflix, and I really like the style that they use. Now, they don't use this landing page anymore, but they used it for a few months, and I just really liked it. You know, it's free already, first bill, keep going, and it's just it's a very good landing page. I really liked it. So that's where I got inspiration for my specific landing page. So let's go ahead and add in a plugin. So I'll go to Exit to Dashboard, click on the W icon. Under Plugins, I'll click on Add New. And the plugin that we're going to install is going to be Premium Add-ons. Just like that, Premium Add-ons. And you should see this right here saying Premium Add-ons for Elementor. So click on Install Now. So it has installed, and essentially what that does is that gives us more widgets. So let's go back to CartFlows and go to Flows. Click on the Organic Store Checkouts, and we are now editing the landing 2. So I will click on Edit Page, and then I will click on Edit with Elementor. So let's go ahead and add in that widget. So I'll scroll down, and under the left side, we have widgets here. And since we installed that plugin, it's going to give us more widgets that we can use on our websites. So let's keep scrolling down, just keep scrolling, and you'll notice on the left side, it now says Premium Add-ons. So this is essentially just more widgets that we can use to add to our websites. The widget that I used for that specific purpose, I kind of built it, is the Premium Progress Bar. First, I'll make a new section, and I will add a widget, put one column. Oh, we gotta go back. So click on the little buttons again and scroll down. Actually, you know what? I can type in Progress Bar. There it is, Premium Progress Bar. And I'll drop it in there like that. All right. So we have my skill and then nothing, and we have this ugly progress bar. So we do need to make this, we do need to change this a little bit. So I do like to have the line. Under the labels, we'll have multiple labels. So I have 3 labels. So let's go ahead and add in 3 labels. So I want to add in more labels. So I will duplicate, and then I will duplicate again. So now we have 3 labels. So under item 1, we'll put a 0%, and I want this to say free ebook. Or we can do something like 30-day money back. So we're basically telling them that they've already got the money back. Like, you're already there, man. Like, just keep going, For the second item, we'll do something like 50%, or we can put 50% discounts, and then we'll also leave that as 50. For the last one, what did I put here? Oh, 100% free training. So under the label, I'll put 100% free training and put that as 100%. So essentially right now we have these three little sections, and yeah, we have to do some work to it, but not to worry. We're gonna make it look good here. The label indicator, we can have it as a pin or an arrow. You see how it's a pin now, or we can have it as a pin or an arrow. So you can kind of choose. Maybe the arrow is actually a little bit more engaging. I do like that. I do think that's really cool, actually. So let's go ahead and leave that. Under the enable percent, I will put no. So what that does is that gets rid of the actual percent. So now we don't have these double percentages, which can be really annoying. So now you can see that when I take that off, it just looks like that. So that does look a lot better. And for the style, we're gonna have a striped, something like that. That is more of a sales, it looks better, right? And I want to make it animated. So now you'll see that it's animating and it looks pretty good. So now that we've done that, we can go ahead and say, all right, we have this. Let's go ahead and style this a little bit differently now. For the style, we have the, let's see, I want to change the actual font, and I want to change this color. So for the multiple labels, we can go ahead and change that. So for the label typography, which is the font, I want to change this to Poppins again. Poppins. And maybe you want to make that bold. There we go. So that looks pretty good, right? Pretty good. All right. We can also make this font a little bigger. If you want to do that, we can make it a little bit bigger. Something like that. All right, so we have that. I want to leave it as black. I think black is fine. The label color, we need to change that to a green. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. It is the progress bar. So under the progress bar, we need to change the background type to something of a green. So color, green. So that does look a lot better. So I do like the look of that. I think that looks good all around, and I think we don't even need to add anything more. So you can see here how it just looks really nice. So one thing also we need to do is I want to sort of blend in this background with this background. So let's do that. So under these 6 dots, under the style, I want to add in a background. So the classic, the image, and we'll select the same background as before. All right. For the size, we can just say contain, you know. So although you can't really see it directly, it blends in pretty well. So if you use another image, it might look tacky, but for our specific background, you cannot even really tell that it's a new image, right? It just looks like part of the design, you know. So that's something to just take note that it blends in really good. So I cheated my way through, guys. You know, whatever works. So one thing to note is that I'm going to show you something really quick. So I'm going to update the page. You don't have to follow me here, but this is too low. So if I go to the page and view the page, when we view the page, first off, we have to scroll down and then it displays. So we do need to make some changes to this. One thing I want to do is we have too much space on this top. We have too much space down here, and I want to move this up. So let's do that. I will click on Edit with Elementor, and let's first reduce the space on the top. So this section, let's reduce the space. So to do that, it's pretty simple. Under these 6 dots, we'll click on this, and it'll say padding. So I want to go ahead and reduce the padding here. You know, let's just add 0 padding. And on the bottom, I also want 0 padding. You know, that means I don't want there to be a big gap, you know. So now you'll see that it looks like this. So it's coming along pretty well. And I want to bring this section, I want to bring it up a little bit. You know, it's still too far down, and I want to bring it up. So I'm going to do something advanced, and this is, you know, you don't have to follow me here, but I'm going to change the margin of this section. So padding and margin are probably the biggest confusing factors with beginners. So essentially what I'm saying is I want to start this column up more. I don't want to make space, I want to push it up. So under these 6 dots, under the advanced section, I will click on this link and I will move it up. I want to add negative margin. So you'll see here, I'll just add in some margin of 45, and there you go. So now it's actually moving up more. So it's a lot closer to everything. So I will click on that and click on updates. All right, now let's go ahead and quickly just see how it looks now. So I want to go ahead and go to view page. And one thing that we might need to do is we might need to go ahead and get rid of the menu. So you can see how this page right here looks fantastic. So I don't think we need the menu. You know, the menu is just, it's in the way, there's no need for it. So let's go ahead and get rid of the menu for this specific page. So let's click on Edit Step. Now, whenever you are editing any page of your flow, on the right side, you'll see Disable Primary Header. So what that does is that will delete the menu off of the page. You can also click on Disable Footer Bar, and that will get rid of the footer for this specific page. So let's do that. I will disable it, update it, click on View the Step, and there you go. So let me refresh the page one more time. Perfect. So that looks a lot better than, I think taking the menu out actually improved it. In fact, if you go to our other websites, you'll see that it looks very similar. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to introduce you all to the, what is it called? Those little things, what are they called again? They are the shape dividers. Duh, shape dividers. So you notice on this how we have these little waves, which looks pretty cool, right? Let's go ahead and add some waves to our website. So under the 6 dots, under the style, we're going to scroll down and see shape divider. You guys are going to love shape dividers. They are every beginner's favorite. Under the type, we can have different shape dividers. So let me just go ahead and change this to black so you can see this. So here we have black. We have clouds, zigzag. The clouds are actually really cool. I do like these, and you can increase the size of the clouds. We can have curve. You can go ahead and change arrow or book, and you can always increase the width and also the height of all this. So really, really cool stuff what you can do with Elementor. I think for mine, I just picked something like, I think I picked mountains. Yeah, mountains. And I also added it to the bottom. So you can also add mountains to the bottom. Change this to black really quick, just so we can see what we're working with here. Let's see here, there we go. So something like that. So what I did now is, now that I can see this, I can change it to white. So let me go ahead and just adjust this. Change that to that, right? All right, now I'll change this to white. Now that I can see what I'm working with. So white, and then bottom will also be white. So now it gives us this like finesse design, it has this little design, and it just looks good overall, and it just kind of adds some, just adds some style to the landing page. All right, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and kind of move forward here. So we don't need a lot of this stuff on the page, right? So this is a sales funnel. This is not an e-commerce website. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this, delete that, delete that. I'll keep this. I'll delete that, leave the customer reviews, leave this, and that's about it. So this is now our new sales funnel. So this is the home page. It'll bring them right here. Now, one thing we probably need to do is we need to probably take this background and maybe change it now, because it's kind of changing, it's kind of interfering with the gray part of this. So let me go ahead and change that really quick. So I'll go ahead and go back to the green dots and go to, let's see here, edit section, in case you can't reach it because you're too close to everything. And under the style, maybe I should just get rid of this, guys. What do you think here? You guys can give me the design here. You guys can tell me. Maybe actually that looks better when we take out the background. And what I'll do is I will go ahead and emphasize this, try it for free, something like that. So of course this is not free, but you can put something here engaging, like try the new nuts, 30-day money back. And under these little dots, under the style section, I just want to make this a little darker, just so people can kind of see it here. Did they add this in the background? I don't know why these guys did it. There we go. Classic color. Here you go. So we kind of change it just a little bit, just a tad here. There we go. Just a little darker. Actually, no, I don't want that to be red here. There we go. Something like that. All right. So what the color does is that it basically just kind of introduces a new section, and you can visibly see it. Try the new nuts, 30-day money back. So you're almost bombarded with just these amazing offers. It's also kind of like making you feel stupid for not buying this. It's like, all right, $100, get offer. You got the discount, 30-day money back. Try the new nuts, 30-day money back. Everyone's buying it. What are you, stupid? It's like, if you don't make them buy this, they're going to feel dumb. It's like, man, everyone's getting it. I have to try it. So your landing page is complete. So this is essentially all you need. You can disable this other stuff if you want, but I think that 30-day money back, customer reviews, this, maybe you get rid of this. I don't think we need this, but you can do that on your own time. So that's it, guys. We have successfully made the landing page. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and say, all right, so under get offer, we need to link them to the next flow. Okay, so we made the landing page. Everything looks great. What are you selling now? Let's go ahead and create a product. So essentially what you want to do is you want to create the product that you are selling. So we need to make that in WooCommerce. So you'll go on the dashboard, and under products, you'll click on add new. Now, for all products, you're going to see some demo products created. So remember we had our Optin product. Whenever you make a product, they're going to be displayed right here. So this is just an example of your products that you would create. So add new, and let's go ahead and create a product. So this is going to be our product name. So I'll just say this is going to be, I don't know what you're selling. So whatever you're selling, this is where you're going to put it. So I'll skip setup. That's really annoying. I'll just put the peanuts, you know, Brazilian peanuts, right? This is the long tail description. So this is the description that's going to show up on the bottom of the product. However, for this specific sales funnel, we don't really want to go ahead and give a lot of other details because the website itself is already giving all that information out. So under simple product, how much does this cost? Now, really quickly, I'll go ahead and save this really quick just to get this out of the way in case you might have questions. I want to change this currency because I'm in the United States. I don't use euros. So under these settings, under WooCommerce, you'll go to settings. So this is essentially some information that you'll need to put in a little bit later, but we don't have to put it in now. The most important thing is the currency. So under currency, I'm going to put United States dollars and click on Save Changes. All right, and now that that's done, let's go back to products just because, you know, I don't want to be using euros because I'm not in Europe. So here is the draft, the one I was working on before. So let's just keep going. So how much does your product cost? Well, I put 99.99, right? So I'm going to put 99.99. And I'm going to say that we can leave it as virtual or downloadable. Now, if you are selling a virtual product, like a service or some sort of course or something that you cannot ship, you can click on virtual. If you are selling a physical product, just leave that blank. Inventory. So this basically shows the amount of inventory that we have for the specific product. So if you want to show the inventory, we can say we only have 5 left. And that will basically let people know that you only have 5 left. So that's just something to consider. For the shipping, you can go ahead and put the kilograms and the dimensions. So this would be like the length, the width, the height, and also the weight. Now, we're not going to get into shipping class in this. That's a whole nother ballpark with categories and stuff like that. So we don't really need to add that. For these other tabs, we're not going to use that in this video. A lot of this has to do like link products. We don't need this because this is what CartFlows does. Now for the product short description, you can give it some description about the product. So put like amazing Brazilian peanuts. That's how you spell it, right? And then we'll set the product image. So I'll set the product image. I'll select the image. So you would basically set the image that you're selling. That's, you know, pretty self-explanatory. So whatever image you're selling or product you're selling, this is where you're going to put the image for that specific product. All right. So we have Brazilian peanuts, and then I'll put main just to let us know that this is the main product. And I'm going to click on publish. All right. So now we created a product. Let's add this to our flow or our sales funnel. So under CartFlows, I'll click on flow. This is our current flow. You can have many flows. You can be selling, you know, you can change your website to a dog website tomorrow and you can be selling dog products, whatever you want to do. So we have the Optin, which takes them to the landing page. The landing page then takes them to the organic checkout page. Now for the checkout page, I'm going to click on edit, and this is where you're going to add the product. So we need to tell CartFlows what product that we are going to put on the actual the website. So on the left side, we have checkout layouts. We're going to click on select products, and French orange juice. We're not going to be using that. So I'm going to remove that, or add one, sorry. So we have Brazilian peanuts main, right? And that is the product that we are going to apply. So I'll click on updates. There's other things like product options. There's order bumps. A lot of these are in the pro version, but we don't really need to do that now. Also, if you want to design the checkout as far as the actual page, like the actual form, this is where you can go ahead and do it. So you can go ahead and have fun with that. I'm not going to get into it because, again, I've kind of showed you how to use the builder. This is just showing you how to change the actual form. Checkout fields, all this stuff is actually going to go ahead and put in for the pro version, which we will talk about a little bit later. The place order text button, so we can change it to something like buy now or place order if you want to go ahead and change the text on the order button. But let's go ahead and just take a look because it's kind of hard for you guys to see what we're doing. So I'll click on this preview button here. Oh, that didn't work out. Here, updates. See, preview, does that show us? Oh, it's kind of strange. Okay, so preview, and then I will click on view the step. So this is the checkout form. So we have the Brazilian peanuts main that costs $99. We have the billing information that people can fill out right here. Additional information, this is optional. You can actually disable this in the options, but we need to kind of design this page a little bit because we're not selling assorted dried fruits. So just to edit this page, just like you did before, you can click on edit with Elementor. Now, I don't really need this right here. I mean, we can actually change this to the one that we had before. And then we can put like, you know, amazing Brazilian nuts. Here you can add in some more confidence. I don't think we need this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this and let's add in some sort of testimonial. So I will grab this testimonial, put it in there. And what we can do is I will go ahead and put in an image. We can add the image of this guy. And then you can just go ahead and type in like a testimonial like this is some great stuff that you can add. I loved it. And then you can, you know, change this to the top or bottom. You can align this and, you know, you can style this and design this. I'm not going to go into this, guys. You probably know how to design it and everything. Also, for this little form, we can kind of manipulate this in a way. We can kind of add stuff to it. So for example, if you want to change like the color, you can change the color of the fonts. You can move the font around if you want to do that. This is a 2-column form. Just sometimes in your editing, it'll show that it looks like it's like a 1 column, but you just need to update the page and then view it. It's just a small glitch that happens here and there. So I'll click on view the page and there you go. So now we have Amazing Brilliant Nuts. And then we have just this really beautiful page, right? All right, so the last thing we need to do is just add in the thank you page. So pretty simple. The thank you page is already done. So let's go back to edit flow. And here we have the thank you page and we can view this. And just like we did before, you can just click on edit with Elementor and you can just design the page and you are all done. So let's go ahead now and apply this to our website. So if you want to apply the flow to your website, click on customize. All right, so we made the flow. Now we need to design it for or add it to the website. So under the homepage settings, under the homepage, we're going to find landing page 2, which is the landing page. Now you also have opt-in page. So if you had an opt-in page, you would put the opt-in pages first. If you don't have an opt-in page, you would add the landing page first, obviously. So essentially, when someone visits your website, what's the first page you want them to go to? Well, I'll just put the opt-in page just for this video. So let's go ahead and run through the flow. Here we go. So publish, I will close this. And let's go ahead and go to our website for the very first time. All right, so someone just visited your website for the very first time. You are offering a free ebook. So I'll put in, all right, cool, Daryl Wilson, daddy@aol.com. All right, let's click on, or actually, no, let's do this. pchoarder@gmail.com. Place order. We can change place order, obviously. So it takes them to the next flow. So this is basically, okay, you got the free ebook. Now it's buy the product. So it's like, all right, cool. Let's go ahead and get the offer. I want to buy this here. And they can take a look, get the offer. And then there you go. So now we're at the checkout. So now we went from the opt-in to the landing to the checkout. Now, I don't really have any payment gateway set up. So I'm going to select cash really quick. Okay, so let's say someone visited your website for the very first time. This is the page they're going to go to. Daryl Wilson, pchoarder@gmail.com, and go to place order. All right, and then that'll take them to the landing page, or this is sort of like the main page right here. This is the page where we want people to purchase it. So, all right, I love these peanuts. They look really, really good. Let's click on get offer. And don't forget, for every sales flow, you need to put the link of the next page where you want users to go. So for this button, I'll go to my flow right here, and I'll go ahead and link the store checkout. So what I can do is just click on view for the next step. I will take this page and I will go to this button right here and just paste it in there. So you're going to do that for pretty much every flow. So you can create your own custom button, and wherever that button is, you can go ahead and link them to the next part of the flow. And now we can go ahead and purchase the peanuts. Someone will go ahead and put in their information right here. So I'll go ahead and fill. And that's it, guys. So congratulations, the sales funnel has been completed. So Okay, so I showed you the free version of CartFlows. Now, there is a pro version of CartFlows. So I'm going to explain what the pro version entails and what you get with the pro version, just in case you might want to consider it, because I'm actually going to go through all the pro features as well in this video. So first we have the Brazilian nuts. We'll click on get offer. Now, the pro version offers a lot of upsells and downsells. It also offers additional upsells on the checkout page. So for example, this right here, this can actually add another product to the order. So let's say, for example, you have another product that complements each other. We can go ahead and add that right here. And as you'll see, that it adds it right to the order, and they can go ahead and click on place order. So this right here is the upsell. So this is basically saying, okay, so you purchased the product. What about another product? So wait, before you go, we're also offering organic tea. So this is organic tea that I'm offering, and I can also add it to my order. Now, if I add it to my order, that's going to be the end of the funnel. However, I also have a downsell. So let me show you how this works. I'll go to add to my order. And that's it. And now it's taking us to this page where we can go ahead and that'd be the end of everything. Now let's just go ahead and go back to our funnel really quick. If I say no thanks, what we could do with the pro version is we can offer them one last product. It's like, look, man, I know you really, really like this stuff. You're already buying stuff. What about some granola? What about something that's really, really, really cool? So if you want to go ahead and add something like this, you can do this with the pro version. Now, if they say no thank you, I'll pass, that'll take them to the thank you page. This also takes you to the thank out page. Either way, it takes them to the same page. So if I just say no thanks, it'll take them to the thank you page, and that'll be the end of it. So that's what the pro version includes. So it does give you the ability to really increase conversion. So there is a link below to CartFlows in the description of this video. It'll take you to this page right here. So CartFlows is originally free. You can go ahead and just make your funnels, but you don't get upsells, you don't get downsells, and there are a lot of cool features that you get with the CartFlows Pro version. So it costs around $299. That's not a lot of money for the entire year. So that's really not, because ClickFunnels is $100 a month. It actually goes up to $150 a month, which is ridiculously expensive. So I'm gonna actually cover the Pro version. Now, I do have a discount code for this product. So one thing to note is that if you purchase CartFlows and it doesn't work for you, it's like, it just doesn't work, you can always get your money back. So these companies are very legitimate. They are not fly-by-night companies. They are a company called Brainforce. They've been out for quite some time. And if you don't like the product, you can get your money back. And the product costs $299. However, if you use the code Daryl10 and click on apply, you will save 10% off the order. So you get a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you also get a 10% discount when you enter the code Daryl10. So I'm going to go ahead and show how to use the Pro version now, and I'm going to go ahead and go to my account and show you how to access the Pro version. So once you purchase CartFlows, you'll click on Downloads, and CartFlows Pro is the one that you want to download. So right here, click on Download and save the file. Also, your API keys would be right there. So if it asks you for a key or key code, it'll be right there. Once you download it, you'll go back to your website and go to Dashboard. And you'll go to Plugins and Add New. And we're just going to simply upload the plugin to our website. This is so annoying. I'm going to go ahead and close all of these notices. Upload plugin, browse. All right, so this is the CartFlows Pro. I will open this and I will install the CartFlows Pro. Now you need to have the base free version installed with the Pro version, or else it will not work. So now they're asking you for a license key. So where it says click here, click on that, and go ahead and enter in your license key. This can be found in the API keys section. All right, cool. So now that we have the Pro version, we can really speed up the process of our website. So let's go to CartFlows and Flows. So now that we have the Pro version, we can actually upgrade our current flow. So we have the organic store checkout. I will click on that. And I'm going to click on add a new step. So we have the landing page, and now we also have access to all these Pro templates. So now we can go ahead and use these instead of designing it from scratch. Now we don't have the upsell and we don't have the downsell. So now we have those two features. So let's first add the upsell. I'm gonna add the upsell, and I'll add in this one right here, and I'll click on import. Okay, so I added the upsell. Now let's add the downsell. Downsells can be a little aggressive here, but it's really up to you. It's your business, but I'm just going to just show you how this works. So I'm going to import the downsell now. Okay, so let's get this straight. So we have the opt-in page, which offers the free downloadable product, the landing page, which basically offers the main product. Then we have the checkout page. Now there's a few ways on how we can work this out, but let's just keep it basic here. I'm gonna take the upsell and then put the downsell. So basically what this means is if they reject the if they purchase the upsell, they will go to the thank you page. If they say no to the upsell, we're gonna try to sell them on the downsell. Now we need to assign a product for the upsell, right? So we have no product assigned. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna click on update just to make sure these are saved. And let's first add a product to the upsell. So in case you don't have a product, or in case we don't, in case you need to add one, products, add new. Just like we did before, you can go ahead and make another product the same exact way, all right? Now for this video, I'm just going to use the demo products for now. For the upsell, I'll click on edits. And I'm going to scroll down here. So we need to add the product. So I'm going to add the assorted dry fruits. And we're just offering the main price for it. Conditional redirect. Now by default, CartFlows already has this set up for us, but you can get a little bit more advanced. I mean, you can take them to another page, but by default, it's going to take them to the correct page by default. So you don't really have to set this up. So let's click on update and view the page. So right now I'm selling this specific product. Now remember, click on edit with Elementor and you can just insert your product right here. So whatever product you're selling, just same thing guys, just put it in here so people can see it. So I'm selling the assorted dry nuts, right? So we have the assorted dry nuts. Now let's go ahead and design the next page, which is the downsell. So let's go back to our flow and we're going to now design the downsell. So going back here, we have the downsell. So we need to assign a product. So I'm going to click on edit. And for this page, I want to add in the fresh. We can do the fresh. Let's just do the fresh orange juice, guys. Fresh orange juice. So I'll just go ahead and add in the fresh orange juice. So this would be the page to sell the orange juice. Now, just by changing a quick image and just a little thing, you can make this look like an orange juice page. So I know it's offering some sort of makeup product, but the beauty of this is that it gives us the structure. We just need to change, just change the background image, change the font. So let's go ahead and do that. So now let's take a look at it. Now we got an orange juice page. So this looks a lot better than what was offering before. So let's go ahead and go back to our page. And let's just go back to our main flow here. So let's go ahead and just pretend we're coming to the website again for the very first time. I'll go ahead and opt in to the free ebook. I will get the offer. I will go ahead and purchase the amazing Brazilian peanuts. But wait, there's more. There is more. So I can add this to my order, but you know what? I don't want to add the assorted nuts. I don't want to add it. But look, now we have this product saying, look, wait. Go ahead and buy this. I'll say, all right, fine. I'll add it. I'll add it to my order. And then there you go. So after I add it to my order, it will prompt me and take me to the checkout or the thank you page. So that's how you can improve your sales funnel drastically by just adding some upsells and downsells to your flow. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and talk about one last thing, which I didn't really discuss, which is the additional features on the actual main page. So on this page right here, not this one, this one right here. This is the one. So there's a lot of upsells that we can add on this page now that we have the pro version. So let's click on edit step here. I want to click on edit step and I want to just kind of run through just some additional features that you get with CartFlows Pro. So we have product options, enable product options. So there's some other things that you can do, like enable variations, enable the quantity. So this will basically show the user how many products that you have left of this specific one. So maybe you want to put like a very low amount, like 3 products or something like that, you know, because that will actually kind of encourage people to purchase it. We also have some different skins. So we have cards, and I will also show the product images. Now, the best way, guys, to kind of understand what you're doing, you're editing on the back end. I know that's kind of old school, but I'll click on preview here. And let's see if we can take a look at here. So now we have your products, and we can change this to whatever you want. So that's just kind of giving you an idea of what you can do. Personally, I don't like this. I don't like the numbers because that's going to confuse them even more. How many should I buy? I don't know. You just want to get them as in and out as possible or fast as possible. So I don't like the actual the enable quantity. I don't like it. I think it can actually hurt your sales flow. That's my personal opinion. Order bump. We can go ahead and enable the order bump. This is actually really, really cool. So you can offer an additional product on this page instead of the upsell page. So for example, we have the assorted dried nuts. Now we're already offering the assorted dried nuts on the upsell page, but you can also offer it on this page. So for example, these best with the Brazilian nuts. All right, there we go, Brazilian nuts. All right, so we have style 1 and style 2. So I will click on updates, view the step. Now right here we have the yes, I will take it one-time offer. So they can go ahead and add it to the cart right here instead of the upsell page. Also, we need to add the product. We can't see the product, and I highly recommend for you to add the product. So under product image, you'll go ahead and select whatever you're trying to sell. So we are offering the assorted dried nuts, which is, I think we're using this right here, right, for the assorted dried nuts, right? So that's what we're using. Now, I think the best thing to do is put this after the order. So after the order, we'll add the image. Yes, I will take it. And let's see how the after order looks like. So I will click on preview or update and then preview. I think this is the best spot for conversion. So yes, I will take it. There you go, place order. You can also add the arrow to this specific one. So I think on the bottom here, we have the arrow, enable the arrow, enable animation. So this is even cooler. So you can add an arrow, like, oh my God, are you stupid? You have to get it. So they can add it to the order right away. And now if you add this to your flow, you might want to disable the upsell flow because you don't really need it. Now also checkout offer, you can give them an additional checkout offer. This would be basically something like the downsell. So instead of actually having those other pages, you can essentially just add everything on this one page and have them buy everything right away. That's up to you. I think it'll work either way, you know, so it's really up to you. Checkout design, you can design you can design everything there. Also, we have coupons. So I will show you how to add coupons really quick. Enable the coupon field. Now, I am against coupons because if they're already willing to buy something, why throw coupons? They're gonna go Google coupons. They're gonna try to find it cheap. But let me just show you how to add coupons really quick. So I'll click on updates and I'll go back to our website here. Now under WooCommerce, you're gonna see coupons, and I will create a first coupon. What do you want to offer? Let's just say you want to offer 10%, right? So coupon 10, or let's just do Daryl 10. Just like the discount I have for CartFlows, right? So here we have percentage discount. So I want to offer 10% off of this, and this coupon expires on the 31st, and publish it. And that's pretty much all you got to do. You know, there are other things in here, but I'm not going to cover it because we're not really running a store. So Daryl 10 would be the coupon. So let's go ahead and click on updates, view the step, and Daryl 10. Now we're saving 10%. So that's also really, really cool. So that's how you can add coupons to your order. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's keep going here. Are you guys with me? If I'm going too fast, please feel free to pause the video. Go get a Modelo. The Modelo is my favorite beer. Make a michelada if possible. Make me one too, and then come back. So that's just, you know, I like Modelos. So we also have enable cart editing on checkout and enable browser tab animation. Like, don't miss this offer. These are just additional gimmicks that you can kind of add to this page. Personally, I don't like editing on checkout. That means the user can delete products and add products and stuff like that, but I don't think that's good for a sales flow. Enable browser tab animation. You can add that if you want. You can kind of check that out at your own time. But yeah, so I'm not really going to do that. It's just tedious at this point. So let's go ahead and just ignore the offer, place order. And we have this. And remember, if you're offering this right here, which is the upsell, then you don't need this page because we're already offering it. So whenever you want to delete a flow, I'm going to click on Edit Step, go back to Edit Flow. This is the upsell. We can just delete it. That's it. Just click on Delete and it's gone. So I will click on Delete. And now that is gone. So now instead of the organic store checkout, it'll take them to the downsell. So essentially you can offer everything on the checkout page, which is, you know, pretty interesting. So let's go to the downsell page really quick. I'll click on Edit. And again, you can, you know, make any changes you want here on the bottom. Just remember, whenever you want to edit something, it's going to be on Edit Page and at the bottom. So I think by now, guys, you are all ready to go with your funnels. I think at this point, you know pretty much everything there is to know about CartFlows. One thing to know about the thank you page, you can go ahead and disable these or enable them if you want. At this point, I really can't give you advice on, you know, the details to put on your store, but this is where you would change it. So remember, it's going to be at the bottom. Enable purchase after redirect. So let's say, for example, they bought it and then it took them to the thank you page. You can redirect them to somewhere else instead of the thank you page. So that's just something to consider if you want to add that in. All right. So now that I've talked about all of that and I'm talking so damn much and I won't shut up and I know I'm probably annoying you, I just want to make sure that you are fully ready to go. So let's just do this one more time. All right. Place order. They go to the landing page. They got your scam ebook. They're going to buy our Brazilian nuts. Get the offer. All right. We're going to go ahead and take this deal. We're going to enter the coupon code Daryl10 and apply it. There it goes. It adds to the whole order. Place the order. Now remember, we took off the upsell page. So we don't have the upsell page no more. It's taking us to the downsell page now. But I'm going to pass this up. And now it takes us to the thank you page. So your sales funnel is complete, guys. Congratulations. Go ahead and clap on the, there we go. Yeah, all right, good. You guys still awake? I hope so, because this is the most important part of the video. So now that I've talked about the sales flow, you guys are pretty much done. So now you have a website where it's a fully functional sales funnel website. Let's now add the payment gateway services, which are the most important part of this video. So at this point, everything is pretty much done. So the last thing that we have to do is add payment processors. So you are now a funnel expert, and we're just going to link up your website with payment processors that will allow us to take payments. Let's go. Okay, so there's two websites that I recommend for mostly Americans. There is PayPal, and this is my account. I'll go ahead and log out really quick. So you would go ahead and click on sign up. You can make a personal account, but I recommend doing a business account. Also, if you are in America or Europe or in South America, use Stripe. Stripe is the #1 most recommended merchant out there. The reason why is because it's free and it automatically puts the money into your bank account. In fact, Shopify uses Stripe. ClickFunnels uses Stripe. Everyone uses Stripe because it is the easiest one. So for example, I will click on log out. You would just go ahead and make an account here. So you would go through the process of creating your Stripe account. So I already have one. So I'm going to go ahead and log into mine. So I want you to go through the process of making a free Stripe account. Now you will need a bank account for Stripe. For PayPal as well, you will need a bank account. I mean, how are they going to pay you without a bank account? So just keep that in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and log into both of my accounts right now. All right, so this is my PayPal account. That's right. I got some money in there. I got some cash. Woo! I'm making the bank. I'm not a fake guru. No, this is real. Look, I'll refresh the page, you know. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's just fake." No, that's real money. And this is my Stripe account, all right? So let's add these to our website, and then we're going to test them, and I'll show you that this is a website that will take credit cards anywhere around the world. So let's go over here to my dashboard. So first, plugins, add new. We're going to add the WooCommerce Stripe plugin. So just type in Stripe. This is it right here with 700,000 active installs. There's other various plugins out there, but I don't recommend them. So WooCommerce Stripe payment gateway. It has almost a million active installs. It'll get there eventually. I mean, every year it gets like maybe 100,000, 200,000. They get a lot of customers every year. And I'll click on activate. All right, so now that we've done that, let's go to WooCommerce and go to settings. So these are the settings for WooCommerce. If you want to add anything or change anything in your settings, this is where you're going to do it. A lot of this stuff is for kind of like bigger stores. I do have a lot of tutorials on e-commerce and WooCommerce. I'll put those in the description if you want to open up your own store. But for most of you, you probably just want to make the sales funnel, right? So for payments, let's integrate this website with PayPal and Stripe. So very simple. The email that you used to sign up with PayPal, you're just going to take that same email and paste it in there. That's it. So right here under enabled, I will click on that little I guess you want to say a checkbox, or I don't even know what the hell that is. Arrow, or I don't know. I had way too much coffee. And for the PayPal email, you're just going to put it in, and that's it. You are all done. And then the bottom, save changes. That's it. Congratulations. Your site is now linked with PayPal. So whenever someone buys something, it'll go directly into your PayPal balance. How easy was that? Jesus, that was easy. Okay. So now that I've shown you how to do it with PayPal, let's do it with Stripe, and then we will run a test transaction. Yes. All right. So we're logged into our Stripe accounts, but first we need to activate it in the WooCommerce settings. So payments, Stripe, click on that, setup. All right. So Stripe is enabled. I'm gonna delete that. Pay with your credit card. Make sure it's like that. They don't need to know that we're using Stripe. Your customers don't care about who Stripe is. They don't need to know. So first, let's enable test mode. All right. So to enable test mode, click on the view test data. And now we're going to go to developers. Under API keys, we have the publishable key and the secret key. Just copy and paste this stuff, guys. That's it. So right here, you will copy that. Go back to your website. Under test publishable key, I will paste that like that. Then under secret key, I will copy that, and then that's it, guys. We're all done. That's it. That is it. Save changes. Sure, why not? So we are in test mode, but let's test it out now. So is this a live sales funnel website? There's only one way to find out. We should probably just disable this page. It's really annoying to keep doing that all the time. Get offer and coupon code. I gotta take it, man. You know what? I gotta buy the peanuts. I gotta apply it. All right, $103. So let's do credit card. I'm gonna enter my credit card. And I want to save this for future purchases. You guys probably thought that was my real credit card. Guys, it's test mode. You can put anything in there, it'll work. I got comments, people were like, Daryl, man, you didn't edit that out. I says, bro, it's not my real, I mean, who has this credit card number? 424242? Like, anyway, so place order. All right, placing the order. The total right now is $103.49, right? That's what we're working with right now. But you know what? I don't want to add this. No thanks. I just want those products. So $103.49. We have purchased all this stuff. Awesome. Let's see now if this is working. So let's go back to our Stripe. Click on home. $103.49. Woo! Awesome. So now it is working and it's integrated with Stripe. So the question remains, what happens if you want to use real money, right? Very simple. Do you see this? Click on it. That's it. Developers, API keys. This right here is live API keys. So this is to take real money. So all you need to do is go to your website under dashboard, and we'll go to WooCommerce and settings. Under payments, under Stripe right here, you'll click on manage. Did you get it now? You get it? You're doing it, Peter. That's from Hook. All right, that was a good movie. But so instead of test mode, I want to disable test mode. All right. So now this is live. This is real business now. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this and paste it there, and then you would take the secret key, and then you would go ahead and paste it there, and then you click on save changes, and then your website is now taking live credit cards on the internet from anywhere in the world. Also, people can use PayPal as well if they decide to do that. So congratulations, we have successfully, I'll go ahead and just add in the test for now. We have successfully created your sales funnel. We have created payment processors. Your website is ready to go. Now there's one more thing I want to just kind of throw out there, guys. Sorry, I know that's really annoying, but my tutorials are thorough, and I hate letting people walk away with half-assed tutorials. If you want to, again, disable any sort of flow on your thing right there, just delete it. All right. Okay. Remember, just that's how you would go ahead and delete the flow. Now remember, if you deleted the flow, you need to tell the theme customizer what's the first page they're going to go to, which is landing page 2. So visit site, you'll see that the page doesn't exist because we deleted it. So go to customize, and this is for any time you want to adjust the flow. Remember, homepage settings, homepage, landing 2, publish, and this is now your new landing page. So when someone comes to your website, they're going to go to this page first. So if you want to have the opt-in, that's optional. If you don't, then you don't. All right, so congratulations. Now, one last thing that I was going to mention before, I keep saying that, is your emails. So by default, guys, WooCommerce gives you some ugly ass emails. They're really, really ugly, and they're just not good. And if you want really professional emails, there's a paid plugin that you can get paid emails. I'm just kidding. It's free. It's free. I'm just kidding. Over here, type in Cadence. I think it's Cadence. I think this guy named this plugin after his girlfriend. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so this is the plugin that you're going to need. It's called Cadence WooCommerce Email Designer. Click on install now. What this is going to do is it's going to change those ugly emails to something a lot more modern and that looks good. Next, we'll go to WooCommerce and go to Email Customizer. We have a new option. So this is going to really change it. So this is the default WooCommerce email. It's super ugly. Let's just be real here. It's super ugly. It doesn't look good. So we can actually change this with another one. So let's just use the pre-built templates. Now you can go through this and kind of change everything on the email form. So this allows you to basically customize everything. So you can change the header image. You can change the text. You can, instead of saying this, we can change the background color, the works. I'm not going to go into this. You guys can do that on your own time. I'm just introducing you to the plugin. And under pre-built templates, we can do something like, this is a new one. We'll add this one here. And I'll load the templates. And okay. So this is going to apply for all the emails when people purchase stuff, and also when, you buy something, or when they buy something. So the only thing that you'll need to do, obviously, is probably change the actual logo right here. Whoops, let's go back. That was strange. All right, so you'll need to go ahead and change like the header image. You can go ahead and put in something like a logo or whatever logo that you have. You can put that there. So you can see how this drastically just looks a lot better than the default one. So if you want to edit your emails, again, WooCommerce Email Customizer, and this is where you can edit them. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and give you guys like the best stuff possible, just because I don't like you guys to walk away with just, again, half-ass tutorials. So I think that's it, guys. I think that is the entire part of my tutorial. So congratulations on your sales funnel. It's definitely way cheaper, and you can have a lot more control over your website than ClickFunnels and other various platforms. It's not really it is a learning curve, but you do get a lot more flexibility and capability with your website. So let me know in the comments below how this tutorial helped you. I do my best to make these, and I really hope this helped you guys out. I do also have discounts for CartFlows. I'll have my Elementor tutorial in the description below. I'll also throw in my free e-commerce tutorial that I have in case you want to create your own online store. So again, guys, I wish you all the best. I truly do. Stay safe. I know the coronavirus stuff is out there, and just stay safe. I wish you all the best, and until then, I will see all of you party people in the next video. Congrats on your new sales funnel website. So you guys now have a fully functional sales funnel website. I want to say congratulations for making it this far. A lot of people don't. A lot of people watch it and they give up. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments below. If there's something I didn't cover, let me know in the comments below. Now, one thing to note is that these plugins and themes update all the time. So if something looked different, that's just because things update and it's really out of my control. But if there's any big changes, I will definitely update the tutorial. So congrats on your new website, and I will see all of you party people in the next tutorial, and go make money. See you later.